Hi, my name is Adrian Enser, and welcome to my Music History 2 blog, where I'll be discussing a little bit about Pretty Lights and the effect he's had on the music industry as well as modern music production. A little bit about myself. I'm a student here at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. I've been DJing for probably the last 15 years. I've been producing hip-hop and electronic music, and most recently dubstep, for the past 10 years, and I've been a producer and engineer for probably the past 3 to 5 years. So my musical history in terms of listening and whatnot is quite comprehensive over the years. Basically, what we're talking about today is Pretty Lights, also known as Derek Vincent Smith. He's the sole artist of Pretty Lights. And he's from Colorado, and basically what he's done, he's changed the industry in the way that modern music is produced, as well as a business model, and basically just taken the traditional business model for music and thrown it in the trash can. If you've ever listened to Pretty Lights, his music uses a wide range of samples from classic R&B, gospel, retro, rare funk, as well as blues and soul music, right back to the 30s, and he's flagrant use of sampling. Traditionally would mean that he would have to license all of those samples and pay for the rights to license those samples, and that'd be very costly in terms of putting an album out for resale. What he's done is just kind of like sidestep the whole industry, just giving his music away for free. You can go to prettylightsmusic.com starting back in 2006. With the album Taking Up Your Precious Time. He released a whole album, and on that album is a song called Finally Moving, where he samples an Etta James song. I mean, that song has seen great success. Avicii has even sampled that song as well. That was Avicii's release was in 2011. But you can check that song out, Finally Moving, where he samples Etta James. And basically what he's done is, starting in 2006 with that release of that album, he's given away music for free. No need for any distribution channel. And through basically the word of mouth and on the strength of his music alone, he has created an audience for himself to where he's never seen a penny from any of his music production or album sales, because he's never sold an album, but yet this audience now wants to see him performing live. And that's really where the music industry is now in terms of the chunk of compensation you're going to receive. I mean, with the internet and the use of downloads, blog sites, torrents, whatnot, we hate to say it, but that's the way people are getting music now, and they're getting it for free. Album sales continue to plummet, and he saw that. So what he did was basically said, hey, I'm going to give this music away for free. You guys can have it, enjoy it. And over the last couple years, his popularity has grown. I mean, he's just exploded. 2009, he saw him performing after hours for bands like STS9 and other festivals. In 2010, 2011, he started to headline major events. So, without having to basically, pay for any rights to any samples, he's given the music away for free, and that has allowed him to, build an audience base, and now he receives income for his performances. And in today's music business, that's where the majority of the income is coming from. It's coming from performance. This is no longer a business where we're going to sell you albums in the store. The music is gotten for free on the internet, and that's just a simple fact, and he's realized that, and he's taken full-fledged advantage of that. By giving away free albums, I can tell any of my friends to go get the album right now, and they can be listening to it in the next 5 minutes without paying a cent. And based on the strength of his music, he's attracted listeners from all over the globe. His popularity has exploded. He's also now the head of Pretty Lights Music, the label, which is holds artists like Supervision, Michael Menner, Break Science, Paper Diamond, and most recently Gramatik, which is just an awesome artist as well. So go ahead and go to prettylightsmusic.com, download some of his music, and we'll definitely see where Pretty Lights goes in the future. I mean, he's, like I said, basically redefined the music industry, and is reaping the benefits through performance. And that's how and all his artists are getting paid now. So, basically said screw you to the music business and the music industry and did it his own way. And as that just shows me that that style of production can be done, and that style of business is the way of the future. Thank you very much.